Hello, Goffstown. Hello, New Hampshire. Hello, America. I'm D. He's D. This is Double D. And you know why we're here? We're here to banter about sports.
Our first topic on this evening is going to be about the Philadelphia 76ers and their alleged ability to tank for a high draft pick. What do you think about them tanking intentionally?
You know, I think it's a tough situation in the NBA where there's a lot of teams who completely suck. And now the 76ers are in a complete nuclear tank mode. My personal proposal is that they pay the fans to go to the game. Because it's very painful to watch that style of basketball. I'd rather watch Division IV New Hampshire basketball than that.
They have lost in 19 games straight, and their schedule doesn't look any easier from here, as they have the Pacers and the Bulls in the next 5-game stretch. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's getting uglier and uglier. There's no doubt about that. I think the Goffstown basketball team outdraws them. Okay, and that's saying a lot. Alrighty, folks. Speaking about good teams in the college basketball world, we have the Wichita State Shockers, undefeated in the Missouri Valley Conference.
Hey, that I don't think that's a real thing.
Some say there might not be good teams in it, but I still think undefeated is undefeated.
No, the Missouri Valley Conference is fake. I think they're just messing with us.
I've actually heard some compare to the NHIAA. You think that's a fair comparison?
I think that is definitely a fair comparison. I mean, the teams in the Missouri Valley Conference are just about as good as Maple Avenue basketball team.
That's very harsh. But speaking about teams that are having a good season, we have many Goffstown teams that we need to mention that have had very good seasons this year.
As he mentioned, we do have a lot of Goffstown teams with successful seasons this year. Starting off in the fall sports, we had the boys and girls soccer team. Boys team made a sad quick exit in the first round of the playoffs. Girls team made it to the quarters, very impressive for them. The football team, well, it was their first season in D1, tough competition, but they need to keep their heads up for the next season.
Good joke there.
Volleyball team made it to the quarterfinals, very impressive. Cross country team performed at high levels this year, running. And the field hockey, what are you doing?
I'm actually just roughing field hockey. Sorry.
The field hockey team played well this year. And the boys and girls basketball teams actually played decent this year too. Boys made an exit in the first round, and the girls exited in the corners of the game against Hanover.
Yes, all those fall teams did have very good seasons, but I'd like to make a transition to the winter sports at this time. I'd like to give a shout out to the puck squad and all their puck flow, losing to Bow in a hard-fought game. Track, they ran in circles very well. They jumped very high, and they did what they had to do. Swimming, well, they swam.
They swam.
They did swim, yes. Gymnastics, they flipped, they jumped, they did twists. Very solid season for them as well. Wrestling, I think we need to give a special shout out to Connor Bork, make it to New England, and putting Goffstown, New Hampshire on the map. Bowling. On the mat. Ooh, on the mat. Bowling, I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Keith Martin there in three-dimensional design. Every first period, he helps me to wake up, and he's doing a good job. Cheer, we couldn't do it without you guys. All the support you guys give us throughout all the seasons helps us and all of our teams.
We love it.
Absolutely.
Transitioning into college basketball, we have this upcoming Sunday is Selection Sunday, the time when the brackets are released.
Now, this is personally my favorite time of year because it's the time of year when everyone knows sports, and I mean everyone. We have little children, we have grandmothers, we have uncles, aunts, everyone. Now, there's many different methods to pick a bracket. Some do it by their favorite team. Some do it by their favorite color. What are you doing?
This is how I choose my bracket, with a coin.
Well, some may flip a coin to do it. As you can see, there's many different methods to do it. Now, there isn't just a men's tournament, as you might know.
What are you talking about?
There's women's basketball, too.
Are you sure?
I think they have a tournament.
Are there fans?
Sometimes. But
who's usually good in that one?
Well, we have the University of Connecticut, who actually hasn't lost a game in 25 years. But other than that,
is there anyone ever contending them?
We have Goffstown High School contending with UConn.
Wait, no, I saw something on TV about this girl that looks like a man. Played for some team in Texas.
Are we talking about Brittany Griner?
I think so. That might have been her name.
I think, was she a man? Who knows? But you need to have some competitors for UConn in women's college basketball. And if you have to cheat to do it, you have to cheat to do it.
Are you sure? I don't think this is... never heard of this.
Never heard of what?
This alleged women's bracket. Do people fill out brackets for them, or...
I personally have never filled out a women's bracket, but I think they do exist. I think they may.
We should do one.
You want to do a women's bracket?
That'd be really fun. Get a whole bunch of people from your school and make a fantasy women's bracket group. That would be like pretty fun. I bet a lot of people would like that.
I can't tell if you're being serious, but we'll definitely look into it.
Changing gears to Red Sox spring training baseball. The weather is nice out. The snow is melting, and the Red Sox are down in Florida taking ground balls. Well, some of them at least. Usually veterans, they just go in, take a ground ball, throw a couple pitches, and they're out of there.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really do much. And prospects is usually much more work. They're putting in a lot of effort trying to make the club squad, at least some of them.
Now, usually you'd think that the case, but I'd like you guys all to know about Red Sox catching prospect John Denny. Now, Denny was the third-round pick of the Red Sox last year, but last night he was actually arrested, okay? Now, he was out at 1 o'clock in the morning in the Fort Myers Beach area. When confronted by the cops, he told the cops, "I'm a Boston Red Sox player, and I've made more money than you'll ever see in your life." So it's really good to greet the cops like that. And later on in the conversation, when the cops asked him why he was out so late, he told the cops, "I'm looking to party and get some love," okay? Insert your own words there. But as you can see, Denny's on the right track, and I'm sure we'll see him in Boston very soon.
I definitely would agree with you there, and I know that's what I tell the cops when I'm in trouble.
Don't we all?
Due to the fact that we are both foot fairies, and proud of it too,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna have to get some soccer in here. A very popular sport in the world. And in the British Premier League, Chelsea is on top of the table with 66 points.
I personally don't care about any soccer in Europe. I'm actually a New England Revolution fan, okay? And they started on Saturday. Now, if you're not pumped for the MLS, you should probably reconsider your life track. Now, I've actually been hearing rumors from all my sources that the Revolution are going to sign Christian Ronaldo.
Who's that?
I don't know. I think he's some like good-looking soccer player or something.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That's who you're talking about.
See, the one issue with this is that I've heard that Ronaldo, or Ronaldo, is that it?
I think it's Ronaldo. You had it right the first time.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, there you go.
His salary, he is worth more than the New England Revolution franchise himself, so it might be an issue signing him.
I have to agree with you there, but I don't think that Ronaldo was ever gonna sign with the Revs.
You know, I have haters crushing my dreams all the time. I'm used to it. But if you aren't excited for soccer this spring, go die. Just to clarify from the last scene, for all of you non-soccer fans, if you're not looking forward to soccer this spring, I would still like you to live. But that's all we have for today's show, so be sure to tune into some of our future shows.
Make sure to follow us on Twitter at Double D Sports Banter, and until next time, keep on keeping on.